Okay, so just make sure, yeah, mute yourself while we're doing the recording and then we can chat later afterwards. Welcome to Tuesday noon yoga. Woohoo! Good stuff. It's Tuesday already. I'm already off. It feels like a Monday for sure. All right, I'm going to scoot way back here so y'all can see what I'm doing. Today we got Sun Salutations sequence B, so that does include Warrior One pose. We're going to try and get in as many repetitions as we can, but let's do a little warm up first. Let's just come to seated. You can have your legs crossed or stack them, whatever's comfortable for you. You do a little wake up, warm up, my standard warm up here. Let's do a few neck rolls from one side to the other, getting everything warmed up and ready to go. And one more time. Oh, I can feel my neck crunching. Whew. Let's do some shoulder shrugs to the back and to the front. Feels good. Get the blood flowing. Take the arms to the side. Let's do some big, slow arm circles, engaging through the lats. And switch directions. This warms up your shoulders, your upper back. We're going to take it to a slight twist to the right, very gently. Ooh, my back already popped. Woo! Every time. Ooh, a couple breaths here. You can look over your shoulder or you can look straight ahead, whatever works for you. Let's take it to the other side. Jessica, we lost your video. Take it to the left, look over your shoulder, or straight ahead. Come back to center. There you are. Come back to center. Walk your hands forward a little bit, stretching out that lower back and your arms. Head down as far as you can get it. Woo. Let's come back up. Let's stack the legs the opposite direction. Opposite leg on top. Let's do that again. Let's reach out. We're also stretching our glutes and our hip flexors in this little forward fold. And let's come back up. Whew. Let's come to standing and get started on our salutations. Okay, so one thing to remember with yoga, it's not about doing each pose absolutely perfectly. It's about practicing to get to that spot. That's why they call it your yoga practice, because nobody's ever done with it. It's always you're practicing every single time. So I'm going to stand sideways so it's going to be easier for you guys to see. So we're going to come to what they call mountain pose. Each pose in the sequence, we're going to hold for about 3 and 4 breaths. Now we're going to come into chair pose, arms up, scoot your booty back. Back up and swan dive into front fold. Doesn't matter how far over you get or if your knees are bent. It's all good. It's the practice of it. Up to flat back, half fold. And we're down into chaturanga, which is just a push-up backwards. Cobra. You can take your cobra as deep or as shallow as you like. And we're coming up into down dog, our first down dog of the day. Pedal those feet back and forth. Whew. Keep it all nice and loose. Now you're going to bring your right foot to the top of the mat, left foot to the back, and we're down into warrior one. And we're just going to hold that for a second. Your body should be straight over that knee. Arms up. And down into chaturanga. And cobra. Back into down dog. This time, left foot comes forward, right foot comes to the side, and we're in warrior one, left side. You can engage your glute on this back leg. Make sure you're rolling your foot all the way out to the edge of your foot. Get better balance that way. A few more breaths here. Be strong. This is your warrior. Woo. Chaturanga. Into cobra. Into down dog. Woo. Step forward. Forward fold. Half flat. All the way down. Chair pose. And to mountain. And that is one full sequence of the salutations. Now we get to see how many more we can get through. So these are going to start going a little bit quicker, maybe 2 to 3, maybe 2 breaths per pose. All right, here we go. Mountain. Chair. Forward fold. Half up. Chaturanga flow. Down dog. Step right foot front, warrior one. Engage that glute. Chaturanga flow. Cobra. Down dog. Left foot front. Warrior one left. Chaturanga flow. Cobra. Down dog. Woo. Feet to the middle. Half flat. Forward fold. Chair. And mountain. 2 breaths. We're going again. Chair. Forward fold. Half up. Chaturanga flow. Cobra. Down dog. Warrior one right. Chaturanga flow. To cobra. Down dog. Warrior one left. Chaturanga flow. Up, down, cobra. Down dog. Just half flat. Woo. Forward fold. Chair. Hands to heart, mountain pose. 2 breaths, we're going again. Chair pose. Forward fold. Half up, flat back. Chaturanga flow. Cobra. Down dog. Warrior 1, right. Be strong. Chaturanga flow. Cobra. Down dog. Warrior 1 left. Chaturanga. Cobra. Down dog. Halfway fold. Full fold. Mine doesn't look very different. Chair. Mountain, hands to heart. 2 breaths here. Going again. Chair. Swan dive, full fold. Halfway up. Chaturanga flow. Cobra. Down dog. Warrior 1, right. Chaturanga flow. Cobra. Down dog. Warrior 1, left. Chaturanga flow. Cobra. Down dog. Halfway up. Front fold. Chair. Mountain pose, hands to heart. 2 breaths. Going again. Chair. Forward fold. Halfway up. Chaturanga flow. Cobra. Down dog. Warrior 1, right side. Chaturanga flow. Cobra. Down dog. Warrior 1, left. The warrior should be getting stronger as we go. Chaturanga. Cobra. Down dog. Halfway up. Forward fold. Chair. Mountain, hands to heart. Woo, getting sweaty. 2 breaths, let's go again. Chair. Swan dive, forward fold. Halfway up. Chaturanga flow. Cobra. Down dog. Warrior 1, right. Chaturanga flow. Cobra. Down dog. Warrior 1, left. Chaturanga flow. Cobra. Down dog. Halfway up. Forward fold. Chair. And hands to heart. A couple more of these. Woo! 2 more breaths. And chair. Swan dive, forward fold. Halfway up. Chaturanga. Cobra. Down dog. Warrior one. Right. Chaturanga. Cobra. Down dog. Warrior one left. Chaturanga. Cobra. Down dog. Halfway up. Forward fold. Chair. And hands to heart. 2 breaths here. Going again. Chair. Swan dive, forward fold. Halfway up. Chaturanga flow. Cobra. Down dog. Warrior one, right. Chaturanga flow. Cobra. Down dog. Warrior one, left. Chaturanga. Cobra. Down dog. Halfway fold. Forward fold. Chair. And hands to heart. Two breaths. And chair. Swan dive forward. Halfway up. Chaturanga flow. Cobra. Down dog. Warrior one, right. Chaturanga flow. Cobra. Down dog. Warrior one, left. Chaturanga flow. Cobra. Down dog. Halfway up. Forward fold. Chair. And hands to heart. 2 breaths here, we're going again. Chair. Forward fold. Half up. Chaturanga flow. Cobra. Down dog. Warrior one, right. Chaturanga flow. Cobra. Downward dog. Warrior one, left. Chaturanga flow. Cobra. Down dog. Halfway up. Forward fold. Chair. And hands to heart. Two breaths. And chair. Forward fold. Halfway up. Chaturanga flow. Cobra. Down dog. Warrior one, right. Chaturanga flow. Cobra. Down dog. Warrior pose. Left. Chaturanga flow. Cobra. Down dog. Halfway up. Forward fold. Chair. And hands to heart. 2 breaths. We're going again. And chair. Swan dive, forward fold. Halfway up. Chaturanga flow. Cobra. Downward facing dog. Warrior 1, right. Chaturanga flow. Cobra. Downward dog. Warrior 1, left. Chaturanga flow. Cobra. Downward dog. Halfway up. Forward fold. Chair. And hands to heart. 1 more time and then we're cooling down. And we got chair. Swan dive, forward fold. Halfway up. Chaturanga. Cobra. Down dog. Warrior 1, right. Chaturanga flow. Cobra. Downward dog. Warrior 1, left. Chaturanga flow. Cobra. Downward facing dog. Halfway up. Pull forward. Chair. And mountain. Woo, I'm all sweaty. All right, we're gonna go through it the sequence one last time, slowly this time. About 5 breaths per pose. So we're slowing back down. We got chair. Swan dive. Hold your big toes if you can. Let your head drop. Halfway up. Slow chaturanga. Feel it inch down. To cobra. Hold it for just a second here. To down dog. Pedal those feet again. Maybe you can get a little bit closer to the ground than you could at the beginning. Step through to warrior 1, right hand side. Make sure that torso is forward. Strong. Chaturanga slow. To cobra. Hold it here. 2 breaths. Maybe 3. Down dog. Pedal those feet. Step through to warrior 1 left. Hang on to it. Nice and strong. Chaturanga slow. Cobra. Down dog. Whew. Halfway up. Forward fold, grab your toes again. Let's see how tight my hamstrings are. Chair. And hands to heart. Okay, we can do a little bit of cooling down now. We've got about 5 minutes left. Come to a wide stance. Let's stretch that back out. Wide stance and forward fold. Just let your head hang. If you can touch the ground, that's great. If not, you can have a little bend in your knees. It's all good. If you want to walk your hands out in front of you, put them on the floor. That feels good too. It stretches your upper back and your arms without putting a lot of stress on them. Whew. You can go from side to side, gently stretching. And let's take it to the side. We'll go back into our down dog for just a minute. Remember with your down dogs, the important part isn't to get your heel to the floor, it's to get your shoulders and your head to the ground. You're going to stretch that part of your body downward. Eventually the heels will follow when it's time. Whew. Then let's take this to a child's pose. Toes together, knees apart. You can rest your head on your hands, stack your hands if you need to, or directly on the ground. Just relax. Few breaths here, get our heart rate back down. Let's take the right hand under and do a little twist here. Reach to the left with your right hand. Keep your right ear to the ground. That's good. Nice stretch. Take it back to the center. And let's go to the right. Right arm through. Our left arm through to the right. Left ear to the ground. Feel a nice stretch in your shoulders and your upper back. Should also feel a nice stretch in the tops of your feet. And let's come to center. Seated again. You can stack your legs. You can sit Indian style. You can do half lotus, or sit be half lotus. Make a nice gentle twist to the side. Breathe into the side body, nice stretch. To the front, other side. Few breaths here. I can rotate a little bit farther after in the cool down than I can at the beginning of the class. Everything's all nice and loose. And back to the front. And let's do our forward stretch again. This feels so good. It gets the hip flexor on whichever leg you have on top. Against the lower back, against the upper back. Pull against the ground. And then switch the legs. Stack the other side. Oh yeah, there we go. And come to center. Whew. Arms up and hands to heart. Whew. Namaste. Very nice. I'm going to stop the recording, but we can chat.